Thank you, thank you. And all because of you guys, we reached our first milestone of 100 subscribers. And to celebrate that, I got a Q&A for you guys. You sent me questions, I answered them in this video. No need to hold back, let's get started. So my dream game. Now, I'm assuming when you're asking about my dream game, I'm assuming you mean like what would I prefer to live on as a fantasy world? That's what I'm assuming you're asking. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Um, my dream game, I would have to go with the Borderlands series. Specifically, I don't know. I'm just gonna let's just stick with one series. I'm gonna stick with Borderlands 2 specifically. If I was to be in a dream game or a dream fantasy world, I would rather be in Pandora just because I can just have plenty of guns and just kill anything and everything and have no regrets and no punishment whatsoever. It's just complete mayhem and absolutely fun. Which actually answers a question about my favorite video game as well. Maybe something else differently. So if you're asking my dream game, I would say in the world of Pandora from Borderlands 2. Or even maybe the whole Borderlands series. I'm not sure. I didn't actually play this series, but I will go with Pandora. Hello, and before I continue this video, excuse me for the absolutely random change in scenery. I just happened to have run into errands yesterday and couldn't finish the video in a previous setting, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, second question. If I could erase one game and start it all over again, what would it be? I would have to decide, wow, that is just as powerful as asking my favorite video game is, because that's going to take me a while to think about it. But if I can erase one game and start it all over, it's going to be Batman Arkham Knight. One, because I think it's a phenomenal ending to the Arkham series, and two, just because that the major storyline, the wonderful cast and wonderful voice acting is just so immersive and really nice to get into. Although the ending was a little confusing, and to me personally, I think it was for somewhat disappointing, but in the end, I would rather play that game again because I do enjoy it, and it was a wonderful ending to the Arkham series. Biggest fear, biggest fear. I never really gave it much thought, but if I really had to say something, it's probably going to be a cliche to most, but I'm going to say death. I mean, obviously it's something that's going to happen, but in reality, and me questioning about my religious beliefs between thinking if there's someone really up there or yada yada yada, just random crap like that. Just death in general. My body will just be some casket 6 feet underground, and my soul will be somewhere in the midst of the afterlife. I don't freaking know. I don't know. It's just weird to think about. But yeah, death is pretty much my fear. So you asked three questions. First of all, my favorite color is red, although I'm not wearing it now, but hey, this is a pretty decent t-shirt. I think so. Favorite food, pizza, and shout out. Specifically, if you want a shout out, are you asking me for a shout out? I don't understand. Like I said, if you have something to ask about that for stuff like that, just let me know. You know how to reach me. Shout outs. I don't typically do shout outs, but if I end up doing shout outs, it's gonna be unless something that you do that actually interests me or catches my attention. If there's a YouTube channel that you do or something unique that you do and you want to share with me and you want me to share it to people who actually watch this channel, to be honest, or just to share with the world, sure, we can arrange something. My social media, they're on the links in the description below. Just let me know. We can figure out something. So if I can travel anywhere in the world, what would it be? Japan, specifically Tokyo, Japan. One, I absolutely love anime, so that's a one bonus. And speaking of anime, that explains that I'd rather go to Akihibara. I hope I pronounced that right. Just because I enjoy Japanese culture, their history, just because for some reason, some okay, anime is one thing and video games are another thing because I know Japan absolutely knows how to do that, even though it's absolutely strange to us Americans. Uh, but I will absolutely would love to go to Tokyo, Japan, or specifically Akihabara, Japan, just because of their culture. I would love to learn more about their culture. To be honest, I don't know much about them, so just to learn it and just what I hear about it, it just seems very interesting to me. And maybe one day, if I could go there, uh, that would be an amazing experience. Well, first things first, thank you very much for the statement. As I talk to you, you are very kind and welcoming yourself. So I thank you for the statement and thank you for your question. Your question is my favorite TV show and why. I would say The Big Bang Theory. One, not only because it's very familiar in the nerd culture that I'm, well, interested in, and I couldn't find a word for it. Couldn't find a word for it. Interested in, but as well as I can just relate to that show. I love the cast of characters. It's just a show that you need to watch for the beginning, learn the characters to understand why it's funny. And if you understand the characters, you can easily figure out why it's funny. Just because the cast alone, I enjoy the cast. I enjoy the well, actually, now I think about it, it's not really a story. It's just a wonderful cast of characters. They're just all entertaining. They're all comedic in their own way, as long as you understand it. So, if my knees were in the back of my legs and they were form of a chair, it would be a pretty awkward shape, but let's just go with a triangle. I think if you cut the back of the legs off first, if that's what you're asking me, and my knees were somewhat in the chair somehow, they would look like a triangle, or at best a rectangle? No. Actually, no. Let's just stick with a triangle. I think the chair would look like a triangle. A weird triangle, but a triangle. So Chuck Norris, Gabe Newell, and a Dragonborn. If you combine all three, what you get? Wow, I really, actually, for as long as it took me to make this video, it took me that long to figure out the answer to your question, and I honestly do not know. I am assuming some either badass warrior or just a weird looking warrior, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure you will have a catchier answer. If you do have an answer, or anyone has an answer, please put it in just please write that down in the link in the description, in the comment section, because I do not know if you combine those three into one. I have been on YouTube for about a year and a half now. It all started about around late 2014 or probably early 2015 when when I first got the PlayStation 4 and started to make absolutely random gameplay videos for no reason at all. And as the years went by, well, months went by, excuse me, I slowly began to learn what I should do, what can I do with the resources I have. So about a year and a half. My favorite animal is a lion, and if I were an animal, I would absolutely be a lion, just because who wouldn't want to be a lion? You're basically the top of the pack, or just the king of the jungle, if people like to assume or be more accurate, until someone else stronger kills you. Circle of life? Wow, that's a serious question you got there. Why is the sky blue? I believe someone who was here long before us, I don't know, some guy who made this weird planet came up with the idea like, yo, I think this world would be awesome if the sky was blue. My favorite movie is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It is basically a movie that tried to depict the video game, but is a different storyline or a different timeline, I presume. I haven't seen it in a while, but it is my favorite movie. My favorite superhero is Marvel's Spider-Man, because not only that just because I enjoy his powers and I enjoy the comics and the storylines that that Marvel develops for him. But he is my very first superhero that I ever read, which got me into comics in the first place. So thank you, Spider-Man and Stan Lee. 9 square feet. So whenever a mathematician or math teacher gives you that problem, 9 square feet. Just say 9 square feet. And if that's not in the answer choices, then you make it an answer choice. 364 licks. Now don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but 364, at least best, that is the average of how many it takes to get to the center of a juicy pop. Alright, that's about it. Thank you all for submitting your questions. Now you're probably wondering where those questions came from. It actually came from a different sorts of apps called amino apps, where all different types of topics and communities all join together. If you're interested, it's in Google Store, it's in the Google App Play Store, it's in the iOS Store. So basically these amino apps are all different types of communities and people coming together and basically make friends of certain people if you're certain interests. So if you like comic books, go join the comic book amino. If you like supernatural, go join the supernatural amino app. If you like anything, there's literally a community for anything. If you like Star Wars, go join the Star Wars amino app. Talk about all your Star Wars theories, fan theories, whatever you want. There's a community for an amino communities for everything and about everything. But like I said, thank you guys so much for submitting all your questions. Thank you for 100 subscribers. There will be gaming content coming soon, and I apologize for not only the change in scenery for about 3 times in this video, and I apologize for this vlog taking a little longer than anticipated. I was expecting a new form of equipment last weekend and a week earlier, but I didn't get it, so I had to forgive me. I had to sympathize and work with what I got, and that's basically my cell phone. I know that's not a thing anymore, but hey, I am not greedy. I would use what I have if I need to. But again, thank you guys so much for submitting. Excuse me, that is embarrassing, but I'm still gonna put it up anyway because I don't care. Thank you guys for checking out this vlog. If you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and click that notifications bell so you will know when new videos come up. We'll go back to our gaming videos. I got Dragon Age Inquisition. I got plenty of other games I want to showcase to you guys. It's gonna be coming around soon, so make sure you check out my Twitter and Instagram if you want to contact me or even know any other updates, or just phone me, okay? You don't have to, I'm not forcing you, but if you want to, the links are in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. My name is Levon. Catch you guys later.